Hello, Vibe Tribe. Happy Aloha Friday. Welcome to the Daily Vibe. Doing the affirmators today. I came up with a name yesterday. Let's see. Things to think on Friday. My handy dandy planner. Exactly, right? It's a fun planner. Very fun. But yeah, things to think on Friday for Aloha Friday. So, I had a couple of ideas in mind, but none of them really seemed to fit. So I thought we'll just go with the affirmators deck and see what I'm really pulled on this, or pulled towards this today. So let's just see what wisdom we get today. Oh, compassion. And there we have a centaur. I think that's what they're called, right? The centaurs, like the ones in Harry Potter. So, I choose compassion over criticism. Walking a mile in other people's shoes remind me they might be going through something tougher than I think. Like their shoes are too tight, or they're kind of shoes that are too casual to be dressy and too dressy to be casual. Basically, I have no idea what they're dealing with privately, so I'll cut them some slack and be thankful for the shoes I've been dealt with. I love this. In fact, this is a great card because it shows like a tie and some fancy shoes and, but this is a great card because yesterday I saw this great meme about basically being kind to people every day because you have no idea what they're going through. And I think that's a big thing, because a lot of times, like I said yesterday, a lot of times we feel like there's this sorry, this is about to happen again when my phone decides to just fall on me, so bear with me. I'm so sorry. Gotta fix that. But there was this great meme yesterday that I saw. It was actually a post. I wouldn't really say it was a meme, but pardon me while I look for it. And I really liked it because I think it really resonated with what today's message on the affirmator deck is. It's about just making your story a good one, making your story something that people will remember and, leaving a good mark on the world instead of a negative one. We all sit here and think all these different things about, just kind of not being compassionate towards other people's stories. But here, today you could be standing next to someone who is trying their best not to fall apart. So whatever you do today, do it with kindness in your heart. I think compassion is a hard thing because it really is, like it says here, today you could be standing next to someone who is trying their best not to fall apart. So whatever you do today, do it with kindness in your heart. And this phone is going to kill me. Okay, so sorry about that. I'm going to have to figure out how to fix that this weekend. But I think that's where compassion comes in. And it really comes in strong and hard because a lot of times we judge people without realizing what it is they might be going through, what it is they might be dealing with. And, a lot of people who suffer from a dinged up mental health really kind of have nailed it down on how to fake it till you make it. And, excuse me, that's not the healthiest way to go. But sometimes, when you go to work, you don't have the support system you would like to have. You don't have the capacity to just be yourself. So you have to fake it. And that can be so tiring, especially after a long day at work, your typical 8 hours or more. And it doesn't even have to be that long. If you're part-time, still, any moment that you have to fake it just to make it through a moment, it's exhausting. It is extremely exhausting. And I think that's why a lot of times people just get tired of being tired. Sometimes we just want to be able to lean on people and feel that compassion, feel that camaraderie. And even if they don't understand what you're going through, just feel that, that somebody is there. Somebody is understanding what it is that you are going through, that they're understanding exactly what it is that, you are trying to make it through. And a lot of people don't get that. A lot of people lose people over that. And it's really sad, a lot of times people serve from an empty vessel. And that's because everyone always depends on them. They always depend on them to be the strong one. They always depend on them to be the nurturing, compassionate, and empathetic person in their life. And I'm really sorry about this phone today. So, I think a lot of times when that's happening, when these people start going through something, again, and the person they're used to depending on is going through something, they feel like they're not getting the best of that person. But it's like, sometimes that's when you really have to pull up your boots, put on those muckruckers and just, I don't even know what that is. It just sounded really good. But, and trudge through the mud, because sometimes you have to go through your own pain in order to get through the other side. Everybody can't always help you. And if, sometimes if somebody's not there, that probably means that you are meant to figure it out on your own. So, that being said, remember, compassion today. Remember, I choose compassion over criticism. It's really easy to criticize and judge, but it's harder to be compassionate. Oh my God, this phone is going to drive me nuts. I have got to change this. I'm so sorry. So anyways, that being said, again, just, go in kindness. Be kind. It's a hashtag now, but it's something that we've all been saying for years. Just be kind, be understanding. Just if somebody's going through something, don't blame them for what they're going through. Don't blame them for changing. They're growing through their own pain. They're growing through their own muck and their own ickiness. And, it's not always easy to do that. And sometimes what they need is for you to kind of just buckle down with them and go through it with them. People aren't always going to be able to be by our side to pick up our pieces. And when that happens, again, once more, sometimes you just have to pick up your own pieces. That's how we grow. And, sometimes when people are going through things, they don't need someone to fix it. They just need someone to be there to lean on so they can make it through and they can fix it themselves. So, that being said, that's something to think on. Things to think on Friday. That's the new theme for Aloha Friday. Things to think on Friday. But, yeah, I know this was kind of all over the place. The thoughts were kind of coming to me as I went along. Because I am guilty sometimes of trying to fix things for people. Because like I said, in many of my other vibes, you don't want to see somebody hurting. And sometimes all they need is just someone to just sit there and go, they're there. My cousin and I have a joke about that. You might want to check with your people before you do that, because they might think you're just being obnoxious. But that's our joke together, because, she doesn't call me iOS for no reason. And our iOS means inappropriate older sibling, because, sometimes they just crack jokes at the worst times ever. Because you just want to make people smile. And sometimes it does. But, feel your way around your people. Feel your way around your peeps and find out what works for you. That way when, one or the other needs somebody, you can just do your they're there. So that's our sarcasm. But it's our way of caring about each other, baby sibling and I. And so, just go out there, be compassionate, don't judge other people. People are going through their own stuff, and it's a really weird time right now, so lots of people are going through their own stuff. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Friday. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And I promise by Monday, I will get this issue fixed so the phone is not all over the place when I'm trying to record these daily vibes. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day.